Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. So today we are going to focus on seed starting. This is something that I have not done on the channel previously because living in a small space in Toronto, I have not had the ability to do this. But I'm going to try to at least grow a few things this year, and that way they're ready to go for the garden and I can also save some money. So I bought a few things that I think will work for my small living space, and yeah, I'll just walk you through what I picked up. Okay, having my coffee. It's still early in the morning. Just wanted to show you guys already starting kind of the gardening stuff. I have a small space living in Toronto, so I don't have much space to seed start. Jupe, it's just my coffee. It's coffee, Jupe. No, you don't like that. Okay, good boy. So I have this little stand from IKEA that we just picked up. Oh my god, I just realized Jupe has killed my curtains. Okay, getting sidetracked. Anyway, this little stand is from IKEA and it was $24.99 and it's really sturdy. Like, I can't believe how sturdy it is. And it's pretty deep. Like, I think that's really good. So I'm going to try to use this for my seeds. I'm going to try the Ziploc bag method this year to save space because, again, I'm in a small space. But I did buy these because I think I will end up using them. And yeah, they were $2.25 at the dollar store. So I picked these up and then I can compost them, which is great. And then this is the seed starting mix that I got, organic seed starting pro mix. So all of my plants are organic. That's how I grow everything. And then I did pick up a few things. So I needed a scoop, which is really random, but I did need it, especially, oh, I can't even talk. Okay guys, it's too early. Especially when I'm doing, like, not just the soil that I need a scoop for, but sometimes my wood chips too. It's just really handy to have something a little bit bigger, and this was like super cheap. So it was $1.50 for this scoop, and they had another one that was more expensive. I think it was made of sturdier material, but it was a smaller scoop, and that's not the point. Like, I need a bigger scoop. So I picked that up. Also picked up these gloves. I have a million gloves, but you know, somehow they get destroyed outside or I'm missing one. It's the weirdest thing. So I picked up these just because, you know, look how cute. Watermelons and strawberries, how cute. And these were $1.75 and they seem pretty decent. Like, they will last me. I also have really small hands, so a lot of the gardening gloves don't fit me properly. I have a really hard time with gardening gloves. That's why you'll see me not wear gloves a lot of the time, because they just are uncomfortable. I can't work with them. So these seem a little bit small. I've even bought in children's gloves before because it doesn't look like it, but I have tiny little hands. And then I got these babies. I don't even know how much these were. I want to say like $3 or $4. I put them in a Ziploc already. Hang on. Okay, these are meant for indoor plants apparently because they're like mini, but I think for my smaller planters, because I do planter gardening as well, they will work. But yeah, they're mainly for my indoor plants, just so that I can work with them and add some soil and do what I need to do, you know, with these plants, like these ones. This is my Mexican mint, which is kicking butt over here. It's like a big, huge bush. Hi, King. Good morning. Good morning. Yeah, so came with 3 little things. I have my spade and little trowel. I don't know how to say that, trowel, as well. And they're mini, so they're really handy for indoor plants, but also, yeah, small containers outdoors. I'm sure they'd be good for. I also bought a little bracket I have one in the garden that I hang my little wind chimes on, but I bought this new wind chime that's little owls, and I love owls. It's my favorite, one of my favorite animals is an owl. So my daughter and I saw it and she's like, Mom, look at it, it's so cute. So I did buy it. I will show you guys what it looks like. But I needed another simple little hook. So this was just $1.75. I'm gonna stick it outside, and that way I can use it every year and put my wind chimes on it or whatever I feel like. And then I have a bunch of these, but I just thought let's get just a new little pruner, simple, really, you know, like it's not high quality, but it will do. And I use just pretty much anything that's simple in the garden. I'm not, you know, gardening massive amounts of space, so it's good enough for me. $1.75, and yeah, just to have an extra pair because I'm always looking for them. And I try to keep one big container in my storage cupboard with all my tools, but sometimes, you know, I bring them to the front and then they get lost. So yeah, another one. So under this, I think I need 2 hands for this, hang on. So this was $5, but I thought it was worth it. And it comes with a little kit. It's a starter kit, and it includes all these little containers, the same ones that I showed you, but they're a little bit larger than the ones that I showed you before, the seed starting little containers. And they're like little trays. And then we have the little pots. So they're like, again, compostable. Once you're done with them, they can go back into the compost. And then, yeah, it just comes with a couple extra little tools like plant labels. There's a dribbler and a weeder and a pencil, so you can write down like what is in it. I do have a bunch of these little tags, but I just need to find them. It's funny because I came across them in like the start of winter time. And then I was like, oh, okay, I can't, you know, forget because I'm going to use them for the garden. And then now I don't know where I put them. So, yeah. So yeah, and then now I don't know where I put the little tags, but I'm sure I will find them. And then, yeah, I just thought this is such a cute little kit. Everything comes in it. Why not? But I am going to try the Ziploc method because that will save me the most space because this is only a little, you know, little stand. There's only so much that I can put on here. So it will help adding, you know, some of the seed starts on this little stand. I think it will work well. And I don't think that the cat will touch it. Honestly, I really think he probably won't. I'm hoping anyway. And King is always good about stuff, so I don't think he'll be an issue, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Hi, King. Hi, baby. Hi, baby. Okay, I know. You're so big that you can't go in Mom's lap. 120 pounds can't go in Mom's lap. Oh, dear. Oh dear. I know. Okay, I just have my happy light on because you guys know I always put that on in the morning just to set the day during the winter because of my sad. But these are the seeds that I have, and yeah, so I got organic or at least non-GMO seeds for all of my seeds. I think these are the only ones that are not organic. I don't know why, but I had a hard time finding better. Like they had like the, what are they called? Hothouse tomatoes, a ton of those. But like I don't want a huge tomato. I want a regular sized tomato. So I decided against that. But yeah, so these are going to be really delicious. They're Jubilees. And then I have organic kale. And this is just the Siberian kale, just a regular leaf. Thyme, because I go through a lot of thyme. It's one thing that I need a lot of because I drink a lot of thyme water and thyme tea as well. So yeah, need a lot of that. These are for a garden bed that I have in the front that is a shared garden bed with my neighbor. And there's just some gaps that I feel like we need to fill in just to make it a little fuller and prettier. So I decided on getting these wildflowers. And I think that they'll like them too because they're not that picky and, you know, they're older as well. So they kind of just let me do my thing. So I'm hoping that this will be okay. And yeah, they look pretty. Then cilantro as well. Organic cilantro, another very important thing. So I've been reading about cilantro, and people say that you should be, you know, harvesting it before it gets too hot. But like I eat it all through the summer and it tastes fine to me. I don't know if it depends on your climate, or maybe I'm just a major cilantro lover that the taste doesn't alter for me. So I grow it all year. So maybe that's a little odd for some people. But yeah, I probably will start it earlier because apparently these guys can handle a little bit of cold. We'll see how it goes. And then this non-GMO lettuce, it's just romaine lettuce, cos or romaine. I guess depending on where you live, you call it something different. We call it romaine here. So I have that. This heirloom tomato, just aroma, organic, non-GMO, which is a staple. If I don't have these growing, the kids are just devastated because this is the kids' favorite, just a very simple staple tomato. And then I have spinach, and this is the Bloomsdale long-standing spinach. Organic, non-GMO again. So yeah, Mackenzie is where I bought all of my seeds this year. And then I have cucumbers. The English variety are the only ones that my kids like, so it has to be these. My cucumbers grew like crazy last year. Like I harvested so many from this little urban garden. I could not believe it. The whole time that I was at our house in Portugal, the kids were harvesting like daily. And it's incredible how much an urban garden can grow. And then parsley, because we go through a lot of parsley as well. The Portuguese, you know, cook in me loves my parsley. Gotta have my parsley. And yeah, that is it for my seeds. If I could grow more, I definitely would. But obviously in a small space, I'm already pressed for, you know, space. And I don't know where else I could put stuff without it being totally in the way. And plus we have animals in a small space. So I have to be respectful of their space as well. But I think if I can grow, you know, even some of these, I'll be really, really happy to get that started. And that way I don't have to buy plants after. Sorry, I'm losing my voice. Then I don't have to buy, you know, all the plants already started for me. I can do them on my own and save some money as well. Sorry, I need some coffee. Okay. So one of the things that I picked up to store my seeds is this little thing from the dollar store. It's like a little cabinet, and you just pull out the drawers and then you can store the seeds in there. I thought that might work. It is a little bit narrow for these, slightly, but I'm probably gonna put them in brown paper bags. That's how I prefer to store them, and then just have like the name of it on there so I know what the heck it is. And then store it in here because again, I don't have a ton of space. I can put this little container away up on top of the cupboards in the kitchen, or I can put it in a drawer in my little office space, and that way I have it for next year and they're ready to go. But I thought, you know, this might work, so I'm gonna hope that it does. And yeah, I don't know, this was like a couple bucks, so it wasn't like a huge investment, but I'm just trying to see how I can store them, because right now I have them like in my cupboard in the kitchen and I forget about what I have and what I don't have, and it's not a good system. So this might organize it just a little bit better. So we'll see how that goes. Okay, they wrapped it up for me. But this is what my little wind chimes look like. They're so cute. I did see, sorry, I did see one that was similar last year, but this one is even cuter. And it's just, you know, a couple little owls. And then the different sizes of the chimes. Little bell, which is super cute. So yeah, really happy with them. I will put them in the garden. Can't wait. I wish you can see the texture. I don't think you can. It's a little bit textured. And it's kind of neat and rustic. So I kind of like that. I like how they have the wooden little elements as well. Again, really rustic in my style. Yeah, my daughter saw it and she's like, Mom, this is like perfect for you. This is right up your alley. And I have my other ones, so this will be 2 wind chimes in the backyard, but super cute. Or maybe I'll put one in the front. I don't know. I don't know what I'll decide yet, but super cute. And you know, little things like this just make my day, especially on a day like today. So it is March the 10th and it's snowing right now. And it probably won't stay because it's Toronto and the snow barely ever stays on the ground, but it gets really bitterly cold. That's our issue. So I'm dreaming of my garden and buying these things, preparing, and I mean, soon I'll start my seeds. Can't start them too early because, I mean, let's be real. I have a really warm garden, so I'm probably able to plant a little bit earlier than some of my other gardening friends. But still, I still have a long way to go and to wait, so I don't want to start my seeds too early. So I'm probably going to wait at least 2 to 3 weeks before starting them, but at least I have all my stuff because stuff just sells out. Toronto's huge. And you know, like obviously there's a lot of gardeners here and things just, you know, once they're gone, they're gone. And then it's a struggle to find it. So I just buy everything early. And then it even includes these cute little things because once you see it and you don't pick it up, it'll be gone. And then you're like, oh, I wish I got it. So yeah, I mean, I'm all about saving money, but I like making the garden really pretty. And these little things, you know, I use year after year. I put them away and it brings me some joy.